Hello, in day 7 we are going to learn analysis and design of steel tower and then how to get the report and then take a print. Let's work out on this now. So here you can see I have a different types of problems related to tower. Design and analysis, a mobile tower for a height of 16 meter and width of 1.4. To get a better idea about this, you just go with the plan. Top view, that is 1.4 is the width and then height of the tower is 16 meter. The number of steps, the interval is 1.4, 1.6 like that, and we have a member specification, that is angle section. Totally we use two angle section, one is for the column and one is for the cross bracings. Next come to the load, they apply the seismic load and then dead load, that is nothing but self weight, and then nodal load about 0.2625. Next live load about 0.5, wind load about whatever the factors we have, and then combination according to it. And then once you done the analysis, you just check with the deflection and reaction, and go with the design and then check whether that steel section has passed or not. Like this way we have a different types of problems. Always you have to go with the plan view to get a better idea. Click on new project, space, and then say tower, meter kilonewton. Next add beam method, finish, and then I just want to draw the plan, that is top view. For that I am going to edit the grid, exit, ok, and then click on the top view to get a better idea, and then you can draw about 4 meter by 4 meter. Go to 3D view and then select this geometry, select y direction, number of steps how much, 10 to 15, 12 like that. Spacing of each step is about 1.4, 1.5 depending on the problem. Link step and ok, like this way. But if it is taper, then what I do, I just click on the top view. Again I just draw the geometry about 2 by 2. So this is the base one and this is the top one. Go to 3D, but both are at the grid only. But I want to copy this top view. For that I am just selecting it, right click and you cut it. For that you can use Ctrl X to cut the geometry, and then right click and then paste the beam. I want to paste it at the particular height of 16 meter, 15 meter, whatever the height that you can give, and then say ok. Once I done, I want to connect the beam or steel cross sections between these two off the grid. Then geometry, add beam from point to point, add it like this. Next, with the help of beam cursor, select these 4 beams and then I want to divide it into multiple nodes. For that, right click, say insert node. N number of points I want to add, you can say 7, 8, whatever the numbers depending on the problem. Ok, like this way. Again I just go with add beam from point to point. So I just want to add it in a zigzag manner like this. Once I done, go to the top view with the help of beam cursor, select only this much, go to view selected only 3D, then with the help of add beam to beam, connect the cross bracings in an alternative way. I am just repeating the same process till the completion of this cross bracings for this side. Once I done, again you click on view whole structure, go to top, Next, with the help of beam cursor, I am going to select this much and then view selected only. Go to 3D, geometry, add beam point to point and then add it. You have to continue the same process till the completion of the whole tower. So once you complete, just click on the front view, and if you want to create the top portion, again I am just going to select these nodes, top nodes, go to the translation, repeat. Even you can add the sub towers, number of steps 1, 2 like that, spacing 2 to 3 meter, link step and OK. After that I want to connect between these two. For that, geometry, add beam point to point, add it like this. For this also you have to add the cross connections. Next, again clicking on front view. So if you want to create the left and right side, then again I am just selecting this side. With the help of beam cursor, you select this one. -2, x direction, number of steps 1, 2, link step and OK. Select the right portion, go to the translation, repeat, x direction 1, spacing is 2, link step and OK, like this. Now I want to taper it and I want to concentrate over one point. For that, top view. If you get any unwanted beam, then you can delete it. I want to on the grid so that I can insert the node only. I inserted a node. With the help of node cursor, you just right click and then cut it. Go to 3D. Check the distance. With the help of node cursor, you just double click. So 18 meter is the total height. I want to copy that paste at the distance of 20 along the y direction, 20 and OK, like this. Go to top and then check. Go to geometry, add beam from point to point and then you can add it like this. So add the cross bracings to this portion also. And even if you want to taper this one, then what I do is, with the help of beam cursor, I just select these two beams, or you can select any one of the beam and then right click, insert node, exactly in the midpoint I want to insert. So once I get that node, with the help of node cursor, I just copy it, or else you can go with translation, repeat, along the x and then spacing is -2 to 2.5 and link, OK, like this. Same way I want to rotate the structure. Rotate, x direction, number of steps and -2, link step and OK. Select that node, translation, repeat, 2, number of step, link and OK, like this. Again with the help of add beam from point to point, you can join this. So this is how you can create the whole geometry with the help of node and then beam. So once you complete the geometry, then I am going to shift for the general property, section database, clicking on Indian code, then normally I use angle section. So for the column I just go with 80 by 80 or 90 by 90 into 10. Even you can go with the lower cross section and then check whether it fails or pass. Then you can move ahead. Now I just go with 90 by 10, add it. For the beam or cross sections I go with 30 4 or 30 10. You can go ahead with any one of the cross section, that is angle section, add and close. This is for the beams. Directly you can apply the geometry or else you can create the group. For that, I just go to the select and beams parallel to Y. So these are the beams. We can't select these inclined beams because the beams are inclined. It doesn't consider it in any direction. For that, what I do is I just select this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So once you select that particular part of the steel members, then you just assign that property, or else you can go with a group. To create a group, you have to press Ctrl G and then you will get the group name. You can give the name, that is column. I added the beam parts, so that you just select the type and OK. So here you can see we get the group, that is column, but beams are unassigned. You have to say assign to selected geometry and then associate. Like this way, once you added these parts into the group, you just deselect, confirm whether members are added into the column group or not. Go to the select mode and then select by group name column like this. Now you can apply that particular property like this. Now the remaining portion I want to select. For that, select by missing attributes, missing property. So those are the missing property. And then these members you can add it into the another group. For that, Ctrl G and then create a group. And then these are the cross sections or bracings, you can say. Beam category OK. Assign to selected geometry, associate. Like this way. Now I just deselect. First you select that particular steel section. Go to the select by group name, bracings, and then assign to the group. Like this way also, with the help of group, you can apply the property. After that, I go to the support. We have how to fix it. For that, I am just applying the fix support. With the help of node cursor, select the bottom nodes and then assign. Next, load and definition. If it is coming under wind definitions, then seismic zone, then you can go ahead with the wind and then seismic parameter values. Now I just go with load case details, add dead load, rename it as a DL, add it, and then live load, LL, add and close. For the dead load, we have to add the self weight, add and close, and assign to view. According to the problem, if you have another type of the dead load, nodal load, then under the dead load only you can add it. Live load again, normally those are the nodal loads. I am just assuming it as -10. You can go ahead with a particular problem and then apply. Now click on the front view. With the help of node cursor, I want to select all these nodes. If you want to deselect, then press Ctrl and then deselect that particular node like this, and then assign to selected node. Yes, you can go ahead with the combination, analysis, all, add, close, commands, analysis, perform analysis, all OK, run analysis and then save. Check whether you get the error or not, and then click on the view output file to get the theoretical value, and click on go to post processing mode to get the graphical result. So now I just go with the animation and then the check deflection. So this is how we get the deflection. You can see, means we have to increase the angle section, and even you can add the cross bracings to this part. Again I just go to the geometry, and with the help of add beam method I want to add the cross bracings like this. Now I want to check the missing property part. For that, general property, I just select the angle section, select by missing property and then assign it. Again analysis, all, add and close, analyze, run analyze, save. Go to post processing mode, done for the dead load and live load. Still I think it is showing the deflection. First we design it and then later on we check whether that steel section has passed or failed. Maybe it is showing this much of the deflection means it failed. We have to increase the cross section lot. You can go with the design, steel, IS 800, select parameters. I want to add the steel grade FYLD, that is the yield strength of steel. Define parameter 415 or 250 into 000, add and close, assign to whole view. Next command, I want to check the code, add it. If you create a group, you can say group, add. Take up means how many angle sections you need to complete this whole tower that you get. Check code, assign to view. Scroll down, check member, assign to view. Steel take off, assign to view. After this analysis, all, add, close, analyze, run analyze, save it. Go to post processing mode. You click on any steel section and then go to the design property. So this is the angle section what we use and the size is 90 by 10, and then check whether it is pass or fail. As I told you, we were getting the deflection more here in this part, it means it's fail. Again you go to the property option and then change the cross sections. So this is how you can complete the design and then get the results. And then if you want to get the report, then click on the report. Here we have a different setup, that is input output, like that. In input, whatever the content you want to show on the page, like node information or beam information, section information, material information, support, loading, like this. Go to output category and then select the output what you want to show in your page or summary or report. Reaction summary, maximum forces by property, like this. And we have a picture album, that means I just say OK. Then you come to the modeling and then here we have a take picture option. So there you can give the name, that is picture, or you can give any name, whole structure, OK. So like this way you can add input, output and then picture, whatever the content you want to show on your print page. Then you can say print. Then here we have a report. You can zoom in or zoom out depending on your visibility. And then here you can see the output. Click on the next page to check the output. Like this way you just take a print of this. For that you just press Ctrl P, or else you go to the file option and then save as option, or you directly go to the print and then output file, Staad output, go to the particular location and then save it.